Now, no, it's not just me that is going to say I was very disappointed with that performance. Yes, from the get go, from the first half, from when they blew the whistle today, I felt something in me that Leeds were going to win this game. Because if you saw the way our players were going to the first balls, it was almost like Leeds, they had more speed than us, they had more pace, they had more intention. And on the day, the team that played well deserved the win, and Leeds deserved the win today. They completely outclassed us in the first half. I have to tell you the truth. I thought the match was actually won in the first half with the way Leeds played us on the day. I thought our players, it took a while. I think even second half, we got to second half before our players started entering the game. Now, the first goal from Okafor, you can have your reservations because yes, if you watch that the highlights, you go see say Kevin Louis raised the hand. But then again, I thought Euro should have been stronger, but then again, he was not stronger. On the day, if now Maguire did for that place, he would have probably saved that ball, but Maguire was out suspended. Good goal from Okafor. Now the second goal is the one I have even bigger problem with because Lazaro Martinez passed the ball to Casemiro, and if there's one thing I've known about Casemiro since the time in Real Madrid, is when you pass the ball on a half turn for Casemiro. Casemiro is not a good midfielder when it comes to receiving the ball on a half turn. After observing his left arm, observing it like he still lost that ball, and there was some to and fro heading of the ball before Okafor scored that second goal. Casemiro should have done a lot better. Now, we went into the first half conceding two goals down. We came into the second half. I thought we had more intensity. We looked like we were controlling more of the ball. And that incident happened between Lisandro Martinez and Kevin Louis. Now, I have my reservations about it because, yes, the law says if you hold the hair of your opponent, should be given a red card. But if you watch the incident, you will understand what actually happened was that now top player Kevin Louis. Lisandro Martinez is a short player. They do tug of war. They were pushing themselves because of the ball. Cavani put his hand for Lisandro Martinez face. That length of his hand means that Lisandro Martinez will struggle to touch him. Lisandro Martinez wanted to grab the shirt of Kevin De Bruyne and he ended up holding the air. If you looked at him, he was not paying attention to what he was trying to grab. But henceforth, he got the red card. Do I agree with it? I do not. But then again, the rule says if you hold the hair, you get a red card. That happens, and after we get the red, we sort of started performing even better. And Bruno Fernandes gets his assist, another assist closer to the assist record. Kudos for Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro was obviously know he's an area threat. He scored that goal, amazing, and we got one back. It was 2-1, and I thought we played good per se. If you judge the first and the second half, you will say we played better in the second half. But it wasn't just our day because we did not start the game properly. At least they deserved the win because they worked harder on the day. They controlled the ball. And I also think the formation they played today, it really affected us. Having wing backs today, the same formation we were playing on Real Madrid, they play. They had 5 at the back, and the wing backs today were the ones that were really giving us problems in the first half. Because the crosses that led to those goals were coming from their wing back that were always free because our defenders and wingers waiting for corner, not they close them fast enough. And they really, really exposed us today. And that is part and parcel of my worry about a manager like Michael Carrick, a young manager. Is it that we didn't have the experience to go against different formations and have the answers? Because on today we did not have the answers. Yes, we looked better in the second half, but the match was lost in the first half. I'm disappointed because I had to wait over 20 days to see us lose a match. But then again, we have to do much better in the way we start games. We lost the game in the first half. We could have done a lot more better. Leeds deserved the game because they worked harder. They were faster to the ball. They had more intention, and kudos to them because they are fighting for relegation, and with this one now they are going to 36 points. Kudos to them because they actually deserved it. They worked hard for it. Our players, Casemiro especially, this is for those people that are saying Casemiro should be given an extra contract. Casemiro is not a bad player, but you should understand that he's there for the later part of the career, and today we get to see that Casemiro we should not be giving a new contract to. Amazing player for AEU, but receiving the ball at the half turn is not Casemiro's best ability. And we need players in that respect, because for pressure situation you go need midfielder wey fit turn and comot for there. Now nobody is perfect o, but I don see Casemiro time and time again lose the ball receiving it on a half turn. Now I don't even think Ugarte performed badly today, and neither do I think if the manager had started Mbeumo he would have performed differently, or if the manager had started Dalot. Now Mazarawi is another one I want to talk about because he's a good player, but I think Mazarawi's best position is the right part of the three centre back. I'm playing the right back. Mazarawi is not a good fit for that role. Now, as much as I do not like or enjoy Dalo is a better fit playing the right back, and I think that is the only one I would have changed. Yeah, I would have thought maybe Michael Carrick made a mistake, but hindsight now they happen at this point. I think we will have to go and get a right back come the summer because Mazarawi is not good enough, and neither do I think Dalo is good enough. We have lost the match. The weight is disappointing that we have to lose a match after this weight. But then again, this is the English Premier League. I said before the match that this relegation side they are harder to play against, and we did not start the game well enough to deserve the win today. Kudos to Leeds because they played well and they got the win they deserve.